Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel everybody. In last video, if you guys didn't watch it, it'll be linked down in the description. At the end of the last video, I alluded to Mike now being an addict and loving modifying his 86. His 86 is behind me. It's got 8,000 miles on it. Last video we put on a catback exhaust, and what do you know, less than a week later, we've already got more car parts. Mike, take it away.
All right, so here we are, guys. We got a table full of stuff. This is all going on the front bumpers, including the big wireless speaker here. No, for real though, we got some Chio motor hood dampers. All right, make the hood nice. We don't got to mess around with the stick anymore. Talking to the camera there. And then we got some front bumper kind of inlet things for the brake ducts here. Right, we got some gaps in here that are nice. Those are carbon fiber. Those will look real pretty. Front bumper's already pretty torn up, even though it's only got 8,000 miles on it, so you know those are going to get destroyed in approximately one donut. The big thing for the day, we got this nice Perrin intake combo. My guess is going like this. I don't know. It's nice and pink, right? It's gonna be big. It's big. It's a big dong, big schlong. It's gonna be nice and loud. Let the car breathe a little bit more. It'll be a good time. So let's get this bumper off and get right into it.
Alrighty guys, we got the car in the air, and kind of to explain a little bit more about the Perrin intake, we are going to be leaving, come on in close here, we are going to be leaving this stock elbow, and then we are going to be replacing kind of from there on. So you see you got a nice port for the, I think this is a mass airflow sensor, and then we had got a nice little crunch in the pipe here. It's got to fit through kind of a tight hole, go through the bumper, and then the filter will actually sit kind of underneath this cover so that it gets airflow kind of from down here. The stock one already kind of gets airflow from in there. When it was on the dyno, we actually had the tuner pull out the air filter, and it actually added like 4 horsepower to a cold pull. So hopefully this deal will get us another bump along with the catback. Maybe next video, who knows, we'll bring it back to the dyno, show you guys that entire process. But for right now, we got to start working on getting the bumper removed. A couple bolts up here, fender liners, that sort of stuff. Should be pretty easy, but let's get to it. You literally got me on a clip that won't come off.
Now we go.
So we pulled all the clips off. We ended up with 23 clips and 5 bolts, and then this little trim piece that came off of the top of the bumper. And it should, Mike, you ready? Look, he's like texting his girlfriend. Texting his girlfriend or something. Sleeping on the
Ben ready, dude.
It should just pop off. You ready to give her some yoinks, dude? Yoink. Alrighty. So you guys can come in here and see kind of the stock intake enters here. So we're already kind of mimicking what the stock intake does. We're just gonna make it bigger. Rather than having a frickin', you know, a twofer over here, we're gonna have one big Johnny. But we'll start unbolting that. While I do that, you wanna do the bumper?
Sure, we can do that.
All right, see how that goes.
All right, guys. If you've ever put car parts on a car before, you know that the 3M double-sided Jazz, I don't know if it is 3M, it's probably not. Tape stuff that comes on a lot of parts, right? Kind of junk. So what we did, we went out and got some legit 3M. I don't know, yeah, little 3M logos there. And we're just lining the old carbon bits up here with some nice, real sticky tape so that it's 100 mile an hour rated per John. Apparently that's all faster we're gonna go is 100 miles an hour, and that's it. All bets are off past that. So we're trimming it up here. We got one all the way done here. You can see it's just all the way up and down. Nice trim job. Hopefully it works well. But yeah, after a few more pieces here, we'll be ready to slap her on the bumper and give her a test at approximately 100 miles an hour.
That's nice.
Thanks. jiggly jabbler. Holy mackerel. Apparently we're pulling more off than I thought. Dude, Mike, look at this cheap. They paint the entire thing and then they're like, masks that middle part off. Look at this, we even got a branded, can you see that? We got a branded GR filter, dude. You can see Mike hasn't been driving on any dirt roads. I will give it to Perrin. They make a tightly fitted product, very, very tight fit. But it does take a little bit of bobbing and weaving, let's say, to make her fit. I had to take off the entire intake. There was a couple bolts. I think there was about 4 or 6 bolts. The clamp on here, I had to take off the mass airflow sensor, which was just 2 small screws. And then all the plastic bits came off, the filter came out, and then it comes to fitting the intake pipe into the car. Basically, it's gonna go underneath this, but above that. And clearly, it doesn't really do much. So what we had to do was, there's 4 bolts holding in this kind of upper core support. You can kind of see it wiggle when I take it apart. So we took 2 bolts out of this side, 2 bolts out of that side. It's still connected through this brace down here for the radiator in the middle. So kind of what you got to do is lift up, and this is what I'm going to need Mike's help for. What are we doing here? There we go. You're good. Look at that. Talk about easy installation, am I right? Perfect. Lines right up, dude. Yeah, fit them on in there, Mike. Get that.
All right. Is that gonna clamp?
Yeah.
Be nice.
Heck yeah. He's a little worried. Did you buy the right part? I'm gonna be honest. I had to go look at the directions. This stuff made 0 sense. So we got the pipe installed. They actually sent me, I don't really know if I was doing it wrong or if they sent the wrong thing, but the bolt that they sent was like this long, and it actually hit behind here. It hit the pipe, so it wouldn't allow it to go in all the way. So I just went and found a smaller bolt. It worked, whatever. They also sent these 2 kind of silver drilled tabs. And what this is for is because the filter is going to sit here and it's a lot bigger, you actually need to push this plastic piece back. So what these tabs will do is they'll sit in here, kind of have clip on one side, clip on the other side. It'll keep this plastic piece back so that the filter has room and everything. I'm going to go ahead and we got to put the main clamp back on for the intake tube, and then go ahead and just hook up the mass airflow sensor again. And basically this install will be finished. Look at this baby. Last piece of the puzzle, except for the filter, but we got this all going. She's solid, bro. She's solid. So supposedly, Perrin performance parts, right? Now, they say in the directions, make sure that the inner surface over here is wiped off of any oil, so that some slippage doesn't happen when you're yoinking her, you know? A trick I learned a while back. If you need, my hand is greasy as hell. If you need something to be nice and sticky for any of these boots, you know, intercooler boots, that sort of stuff, what I like to use is you just spritz some brake clean in there and then let it soak up for just a second and then wipe it out. And what will happen is the brake clean will actually dry up quick, and it'll create a clean surface and a dry surface for it to start almost getting a little tacky, like a little sticky, so that you don't actually have any slippage going on. Just thought I'd throw that in there for all you newbies. Just like little spritz. Oh, sorry. Little spritz. Dump it out. Wipe it down.
Nice and clean.
Here we go. Nice and clean. Ready to get slung on the car. I'm gonna be honest though. Perrin performance parts, or whatever you call you guys. Look at the oil in this bag, dude. And that's the bag that the filter came in. Why do you need that much oil? Like, I get it. You want this to be nice and juiced up. Yeah,
This is what it is.
That's how you rock it? That's how you rock it down by where you're from? This guy over here, dude. Last video, I'm pretty sure you were like, bro, take it easy on the lube. Was he not? When we were doing the exhaust install, you were like, oh, you're getting lube in my eyes, you're getting lube on my face.
Wait a minute.
Maybe that was a different video.
No comment.
It's not my fault they flew to the other side of the world, had a Mediterranean vacation, and decided to bring the grease back with them, you know what I mean? So how was your day, Mike?
Oh, just dandy, John.
Why don't you let the people know what does Mike do in a regular day?
Work at a bank, guys. It's pretty good. You know, I just look at dollars all day. I just sit there in the vault. Every dollar bill you get from me, it's I lick it just to check it.
She good over there? Nope. Did you, Mike? What do you mean why? We got round 2 going. Now we got the big guns coming into town. Dude, what the hell is going on here, man? Yeah, see now it's all greasy.
Yeah, because your hand's greasy, dude. No shit, it's greasy after you touch it.
Spray it with brake cleaner. Don't spray it with brake cleaner.
I don't think the lube's the issue here, Chief.
Mike, did you see? What are you saying? That didn't tighten it, not tight enough? Or what's the deal?
Yeah.
Mike, I tightened it until the fucking thing went like squished down. It was going, dude. She was Metro Boomin' want some more, but the opposite of that because she didn't want any more. I did it. I bored it all up. Ho ho ho! Okay, good.
Well, but what's ever gonna make it do that?
The car bouncing? I know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Supposedly third time's the charm. That's what they say, right? No, we're just gonna send it. Okay. Should we give the old pull test? Hey, she's solid, baby. Third time is the charm. Get her done. The Perrin logo is upside down, but who cares? Sweet. Look at this. Take a peek, guys. We finally finished up the intake install with some minor inconveniences, you know, but in the grand scheme of things, it went fine. It only took us probably like an hour at least. Yeah, it took us like hour 30, but we also had Mike working on the bumper a little bit. We got the carbon fiber pieces done. Take a yoink over here. Look at these. No. Look at this jobber over here. They look nice as hell. Kind of spiff up the front end a little bit. Give it a little bit more exotic look. All we got to do now is just plop on plop on the bumper. You know, put all the clips back. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Mike, do you appreciate them watching the video?
I do appreciate you, viewer, at home or on the go.
Right, just throw it back to me. We don't need to hear from Mike anymore. Jeez Louise, we are done doing that. I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you like the video, go down below. We really appreciate it. It helps us out. Mike, shut up, dude. If you guys have any questions, comments, or any ideas that you want us to do with the 86 or anything else that you've seen, leave them down below in the comment sections. And as always, I appreciate it. We'll see you guys later. Peace!